We're doing some seed harvest today. It is going to rain this weekend about 1.5 inches starting Friday, and ideally I could let this crop go a little further, but this is Tulsi basil, or holy basil it's called, and it smells great. Some of the pods are obviously ripe and some could use a little more time. And so we're seeing how it goes, getting out now and then let it dry down and then sort of thrashing out what's ripe. So better to get something than to risk the crop. And basil is very sensitive to getting wet because the seeds will swell up, like chia seeds do the same thing. It's in the same family, Lamiaceae. So I'll go over sort of how you a simple way to just harvest seed crop like this. So a really simple thing to do is you just sort of clip the plants out, or kind of pull them up a bit and clip them out, and you get a little bundle like this, like Nina's doing, and then we just throw them onto a tarp. So we have these collection tarps right here. Use a pretty small tarp, like a 8x10 for collecting in the field. It just sort of drags behind the row we're clipping, and then we consolidate on these big tarps. So you get these huge piles like this. As you can see, there's at the apex of some of the inflorescences there's still flowers, or at the base it's mature. And it's not shattering yet, so we're jostling it, but the seeds aren't coming out in our hands. Now if I do rough it up, I will get little black seeds. So I know there's nice mature seed in there, but it's not shattering, so it's a good time to collect it. So that's it. We did about 400 row feet, and I made a pile like this. And how long do you think that took us? 45 minutes? Wasn't too bad. And so we'll see. I don't know how much seed this is going to be, because I don't know how much is going to dry down. And the thing about by cutting the plants were alive and green, but by cutting them like this, you start to desiccate them, and oftentimes what happens is that seeds will start to mature more quickly. So the plants are still alive, and some of the seeds that are immature now, I'm hoping will then start to mature. But the seeds that are mature, we'll be able to get out. Fits easy in the back of the pickup. I'm just going to pull it out here. Oh, there we go. Just leave it out here to dry. And if there ever is a threat of a sprinkle or whatever, I can fold it up like a taco or put another tarp on. So this is the Tulsi basil, or sometimes called holy basil. And it's been out on this tarp for a couple days now. And we're just kind of spreading it out and checking it out. And you're starting to see a lot of shatter. So those seeds are coming out. So we got it, a decent time. It wasn't shattering too bad in the field, and now all it needs is just a little bit of drying, and boom, it's going to shatter. But we're collecting it on the tarp. And then this is the basil we harvested this morning. Hasn't dried down as much, and it's starting to show some seeds falling out too. So same deal. Probably in a few hours it'll be a lot drier and there'll be more seeds falling out.